Belts and scalps. Whoever wins this fight, there should be no reason they can't put together the winner out of this fight and Jesse Smitherman.
You know when you're a special athlete or when you're a special fighter, when you're 2-0 or now 3-0 as an amateur, and you already have a manager and the likes of Liam, out of Cage Side Management.
This fighter trains at the highly respected Ludus MMA in Petoskey, Michigan. He hails from Charlevoix, Michigan. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Drost. And his opponent trains with Ray White's mixed martial arts. He hails out of Battle Creek, Michigan. He stands at 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. The twin to a bossy, Idris Perry. Third man in the cage, Mr. Herpney.
The chance for Jesse have already started.
Look at the length on that reach right there by Jesse Drost. That's going to have to play a big factor if he wants to win this fight. Oh, and it's already starting to.
Nice overhand right. Both men clinch up. Jesse's got Idris pinned up against the cage. Idris was able to create a little distance for himself.
Those were just glancing, but he still landed both those knees.
Idris.
And we're talking about how tall, Jesse is, but Idris was able to get that knee up to the face without a problem, standing, without leaving his feet.
But this just goes to show you how strong Jesse is too. Because Idris is a specimen, but he's able to bully Idris up to the cage here. Both men got a nice knee by Idris to the solar plex.
The second one there followed up that.
Idris with some good knees. He's able to keep it so Jesse can't get double underhooks. That's just from Idris's wrestling background. Jesse doing a good job of keeping Idris pinned up against the cage, keeping that explosive energy from Idris, been using it. Nice elbow over the top.
Elbow. Nice knee to the solar plex again as he's got his back pinned in the cage.
I'd like to see Idris jack that shoulder up and try to reverse position here. As I said, he tries to do it. And he's able to pin Jesse up against the cage.
Shoots in for a double leg, and it succeeds. It goes right to side mount, or side control.
Jesse's got the one leg hooked. Idris is able to go back into side control.
Now with Idris, him not really having, a submission victory to his one column as of right now, it would be nice to see him get one here.
Jesse's doing a good job of trying to regain guard. He was able to almost get one hook in.
If Idris can, get a submission.
But there is a ghost escape from here. He can hit a darts from this position if he keeps on coming out the back door.
He could just show how well-rounded he is. But Jesse, he's going to have to watch him elbows to the back of the head right there. I know he's not meaning to. You're trying to, get at least a little bit of offense off your back, but he's got to, do a better job at, missing the back of the head than that.
He's doing a good job at keeping Idris tied up real quick here. Not a lot of damage is being done by Idris. Idris into mount. And Jesse's able to almost... Jesse was almost able to put him back into at least half guard.
Your first round at the 155-pound weight class.
It's a big 155er in Jesse Drost. When you look over...
Not only that, it's both guys. Jesse tall-wise, but if you look at Idris, his build-wise...
That's what I was just getting to. I was going to say...
Idris is thick.
Idris is definitely a stacked 155. He's not as stacked, but, just as muscular. But, man, is he a, tall, big, 155er over here, Jesse. You'd figure, it just shows how strong and how grind, how much he's really going to grind you out, just because he was able to, get him to the mat and grind him out and get the full mount. That round right there, I would definitely have to give to Idris. Perry took that first round. And if Jesse wants to stay in this fight, he's going to have to use some long limbs, and throw some submission attempts, at least to score some points, or keep it on the feet and let them hands go.
Idris with a nice right hand right off the bat.
A standing knee. Ooh, I think that one caught Drost a little bit. I don't think he felt too good on Idris. Is definitely throwing in more volume.
Nice by Idris.
Jesse's throwing strikes back, but he needs to throw more volume.
Inside leg kick by Idris.
That's the thing that Perry's coming with. Perry's coming with volume, throwing combinations. It's never
side kick.
It's almost never a one shot deal with.
But Jesse's got double underhooks, forces Idris back to the cage. Be interesting to see what Jesse's able to do from here,
or what he wants to do, because after being mounted like that, under the first round, do you want to go back to that?
Gets one underhook, and spins against Jesse, gets against the cage, and he's looking for that double leg again. Goes back up top, under over with a knee. Idris is doing a good job of hitting Jesse with those knees.
Yeah, them standing knees that go up so high. I mean, Jesse's head's not, that short of a target.
Jesse tries to reverse, but Idris reverses him again. But Jesse walks him across the cage and gets him pinned up. He's got one arm pin. He's got wrist control on one arm. Nice elbow over the top by Jesse. Both men exchanging knees up here against the cage. Idris is doing a real good job.
I don't think Jesse liked that last shot to the body.
Just enough space to hit those knees from this position. Nice shoulder bump. Another knee from Idris. That one hurt. That one buckled Jesse a little bit.
The last time I seen it, and he goes to put his hand down like he's trying to protect from Idris actually getting complete underhooks, but I also think it was a way of guarding his body.
Into a takedown. He's got a single leg. Jesse's doing a good job of stuffing the head, but Idris has got both hands locked, and Jesse's going for a ride.
That was a nice takedown from a Perry. You know what I mean? When you go from a single leg, realize it's not there, commit to the double leg, and you pick him up for the ride.
Knees from the bottom by Jesse.
If Jesse wants those knees to matter, he's going to have to actually hit with a harder part.
Jesse's doing a good job of trying to regain guard here.
10 seconds left, probably 5 now in the round. I'm going to say that, great round from both guys. I mean, this fight has been a very well-rounded fight from both guys. But, I mean, if I'm my personal opinion, I'm going to go ahead and say that, Idris is up 2-0 right now.
I would think so, too. I mean, Jesse's got to go for a finish. I'm not sure how they scored that first round because Jesse did have a lot of control in that first round. It'll all depend on how those judges scored in that first round. We could either have a 1-1 round or we could have a 2-0 round.
Exactly. Amateur 3-minute rounds are kind of hard to scale.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to really get any offense going in 3 minutes, especially if you guys are fighting like this.
Because there are times where guys can control the fight, for 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 15 seconds, but I mean, if you put in a good 45 seconds and really impress people, I mean, you can steal that round.
No, more than that's exactly that.
I mean, perfect example earlier tonight. I personally thought of Bossy, Idris's brother. I thought he took a 29, 28, 28 loss, and he got it.
Idris with a nice flurry here. Nice little combo. Nice body kick by Idris. Body lock by Jesse. He's trying to sweep the legs. Idris counters that and is in mount right now up against the fence. Nice knees by Idris. He's
Right
got
to
the
the
arm
shoulder.
pin.
Yeah, we'll say it hit him like in the upper body. It was a nice knee. You don't see it often like that, especially in the amateurs, man. They get a little too hesitant. They don't know what's, is it going to land legal or?
Jesse walking the cage, trying to create some space, trying to come up on top. Idris doing a good job of repositioning his body so that way Jesse can't get up. Idris a knee on belly right now. It's a terrible position to be in, but he got Jesse to move for him. Idris on the back. Jesse walking to the cage. Trying to turn himself. Does, but Idris is able to get that double leg takedown. Jesse doing a good job of keeping Idris's posture down.
You can see Perry's wrestling background.
He's trying to push through a triangle right now.
To a true form. One thing you can say about Perry's takedowns, he doesn't give up right away.
No, he sticks with him. That's that wrestler, though.
And he has confidence in him. You know what I mean? That's what it is. He's going to track that takedown, and you're going for a ride.
Jesse's pushing that arm. He's trying to go for that triangle again.
Some long limbs, I would too. I mean, it's a lot easier to lock that, certain submissions in when, your limbs are that long.
Close guard by Jesse. Idris is landing a few pop shots over the top of the guard.
Yeah, but see, there's still not enough action, and Herb Dean's standing over them telling him, let's work. He didn't say it in the back that, if I see you going body, head, and you're not really doing too much, your head's in, and there's the center of their chest, and you're going body, head, I will stand it up.
I mean, there's a reason why Herb's arguably the best ref in the business. Jesse might go for an armbar here with Idris standing straight up with his arms out like that.
Idris stacked out of it, now he's right back to where they began. Oh, trying to step over here.
Idris in half guard.
Ten seconds left in the round.
Jesse attempted a sweep. He's got to close. All Idris has to do is step that leg, but Jesse goes over the top of it. And it's the end of round 3, a hard-fought battle by these two warriors. What a good fight from these two gentlemen.
Absolutely. No, that was a great fought decision. My personal opinion, I'm going to probably say it's going to go 30-27 to Perry. We're going to have to see what the call is here, but I mean, it was a really great, and I wouldn't be shocked if it, means 29-28, you know what I mean? But the fact being is, Perry did more throughout the fight, to keep the aggression going and control in his favor.
No, I mean, both these guys showed a lot of, what's the word? Composure as amateur fighters.
Oh, absolutely.
I was really impressed with the way they stayed busy. You didn't see him get real sloppy and throw a lot of weird stuff and a lot of winging shots. They did what they were good at. They came out, they did business, and they put on a great fight, especially for an amateur fight.
All 3 judges scored.